If this is the first time you're using tools, you're going to need to set up at least one path so the tools knows where your Railworks is located. Find the options along the top of the screen. Click on it, you'll see a drop-down menu. On this drop-down menu, select Railworks Path. My Railworks is located on drive D. Yours is very likely in the equivalent location on drive C. Click Confirm, and we're ready to start using tools. Our first task is to create a duplicate of the scenario we're interested in. To do so, we're going to first find Edit Scenario. Choose the scenario we're interested in. In the lower box, a list of the scenario currently in that route will appear. Scroll down and find the scenario we wish to duplicate. Click the Edit Scenario button. Now we're going to change the name. Look where the arrow is located. In the upper left-hand corner, I've chosen to change the end of the name, adding the word New. Click the Clone Scenario button, and we get this dialog. Click Yes, and we've created our duplicate. Now we'll take things a bit slower because up to now we haven't done anything that's the least bit destructive or changing anything that existed. We're back to that main screen, finding the edit scenario. Again, we're going to sort of duplicate what we just did before. Going to find the route, but this time in the lower box we're going to look for the scenario we just renamed and edit that scenario. Click on the Edit button, and we're in the Scenario Edit window. Some things to point out here before we begin working. The arrow was pointing at the driver's train. In the window just above is a list of all the possible trains that could be changed. We've chosen to change the train called Fort Kent Yard. When we click on Fort Kent Yard's name, in the window next door shows the makeup of that train, including the engine which we wish to change. Our next task is to find the engine that we wish to substitute. Here it requires a little advanced planning. I happen to know the engine I want to use is located in the Britkits folder, and it's the SW1200. I'm going to click on the word Assets. They'll bring up at the list showing all the possible assets. I'm going to click on Britkits, and I happen to know the engine I want is located in the EMD folder. Click on the EMD, and we'll get one more list. Now I need to scroll down and find the Rail Vehicles folder. I can stop here once I've found Rail Vehicles, or scroll down, click down one more level. So I'm going to do so and choose to click on Diesel, since I knew the SW1200 was a diesel, and there it is. Now click on the Diesel button just above, and then click Find Available Rolling Stock. List of all the SW1200 variations is in the box just above. I've chosen to use the one labeled BAR, so I'm going to click there. Next, back over to our train in the box to the left. Click on the engine, and then find the button that says Swap Selected, and click the OK. Notice that the name of the engine is now changed to our SW1200. We've changed the engine, and we can proceed at this point to change perhaps the boxcars or the tank cars in the same fashion. But we've accomplished what we wanted to do, just substituting the engine. So we're ready to save the changes. Click on the Save Changes button on the left side of your screen. and you'll get a dialog box up which will allow you to say OK. This will bring us back to the main menu. We can safely close this window since the task is done. If you found this at least a bit useful, please leave a comment and perhaps we'll be able to continue this series.